a big tune to cut short. Time is not with us, but the gentleman is in the studio. Umusepela Chile, what's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's
How
up?
you doing, my brother?
We are holding on. We're
Yeah.
holding on. Sometimes it gets hot, sometimes it gets cold, but we're here. We're surviving.
Already feeling and sounding like you're already on the mic, like we're flowing. Finch Fimbi.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's always good to see you, and always good to hear your new music. Obviously, catching up with you and everything. Otherwise, how's everything going?
Well, everything is okay. So far, so good. We are trying by all means to see how best we can just grow each day that comes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's okay. It's okay, and it can be better, but it's okay.
We love that, man. Headphone Music has produced a lot of music. So many artists, you know.
Yeah.
When you talk about headphone music now, we know Umusepela Chile is standing, man. And you know, we can't avoid this topic. A lot of guys have left, a lot of guys have said things. You still stand, and you still stand for headphone music, man. What is the secret you have that others don't have?
Well, not to like compare, but to speak for myself. What has kept me with headphone music, because I fell in love with the word Kale, and when I became part of it for music, one of the things I looked at were what can I also bring on the table, because if you also apply something, you feel that you're part of it.
Mm-hmm.
So you always see your efforts, and you're like, okay, I've invested so much effort, and this thing is not just, it doesn't just belong to the owner, but it also belongs to me. Yeah, so it's just that kind of love for everything.
We love that, man. Out of you know, the few months you've been, you know, dropping new music, second single I've seen so far. What's new? What has changed in you, in your life?
Quite a lot. We grow each day that comes, and the perspective on how I just view the industry is way different compared to the way I used to view it back then, because I was learning. And this time around, it's more on putting what I've been learning from the master himself, J-Rocks, and the rest of the team, all those lessons, to put them to action now. So I'm that type of a man that, yeah.
I love that. There's something I want to play, okay? I want to just get your thought on this. It's been on my mind and I thought I should do it.
Yes.
Yeah, kill me after the show, okay? Now you're like, what is this?
I mean, I got a lot of history. I expected it.
All right, cool. I want you to listen to this and tell me your fond memories of, you know, the song I'm gonna play, okay? Are you ready?
Let's do this.
All right. Yes, my brother. What are your fond memories of Zone Fam?
Well, the first time I heard Zone Fam was there's this song. First, I heard Chikali, of course. Everybody listens to that, unless if you weren't like that music lover. But there was this song, "Walking on the Moon." Like, when I listened to that, it just drove me to the old group, which is Zone Fam. And when they dropped Translate, you know, these people, I've never, let me say these people as if I've never been in there. There's a way that Zone Fam was introducing us, like introducing the music to the next level, like the production, the talent, of course, and the music videos, because I'm a music video enthusiast. So I was like, these are doing exactly what I've been thinking. So when Translate came in, I was like, wow, now this is it.
Yeah.
The video was properly directed, the quality was okay, the song itself, oh my god. It reminds me, personally, there was a time when this babe, she really loved it. So every time it plays, it reminds me of that lady. Yeah.
Oh man! Now you are you are you're always in the face with you're very close to J Rocks, who's obviously a member of Zone Fam. Have you ever had a conversation where you're like, big man, why don't you guys give us an album or something? Have you ever discussed anything to do with Zone Fam?
Not something I can point at. Yeah, and there just to ask about the experience and stuff, and also what talent which he can transfer to me. Every person have the reason why they don't do and do certain things. So, in as much as you can be there saying, "Can you please," you might just be irritating somebody, or maybe you might be inspiring them. But chances are 50-50. So I don't usually try to bring back other people's memories in their face. Yeah, it can be a very good thing, but I leave the decision to the owners. If they bring it back, that would be great. If they don't, we still move on. It's life. Yeah.
I love that. Tell me about Last Bullet before you get to what you have now. Last Bullet.
It's one of those tracks where you wake up at night and then you're like, I feel there's certain things that needs to be talked about, or just certain precedents that needs to be set so that people understand the new person that you've become as you move forward. So it's that song. It actually speaks to me a lot. It reminds me a lot, apart from being the Umusepela Chile brand, but just as a person, when I listen to it keeps me in check. Yeah, so it's that kind of jam.
I love that. Have you listened to Umusepela Crown's Godly Love?
Yes.
With Torian.
I have listened to every Umusepela Crown song.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that, man. Are we seeing any collabo coming in future?
We recently did, actually.
Yeah.
In Night Watch Part 2.
Oh, Night Watch Part 2.
Yeah,
Man. How did I miss that? Yeah.
Yeah, Night Watch Part 2 is there. More collaborations, of course.
Amazing, man. Tell me about your brand new song.
Yeah, we have a brand new song titled Love Again. Very, very nice song. People should really look forward to it. Love Again, yes. It features Vincent Claudius. It's a very nicely packaged emotion song, which talks about giving yourself a second chance. It doesn't mean if maybe you were in love at some point and it was maybe toxic, or maybe it didn't turn out to be the way you wanted it to be. It doesn't mean that that's the end. You can't love again. You can love again. You just have to look at it from the perspective. That was another person, and I can still find another person. I always tell people, love is a goal, like any other goal. That's the same way love happens. So when you look at love, you have to want it. You have to want it. Like, I want to be in love. Not really like you need to, but you want to. So if it's a want, it's something that you can chase towards. It's something, if you go intentional, you find that it can't even hurt you, because you are looking at it, you're like, oh, okay, I'm looking for love. It doesn't matter the person. All I'm looking is for love. If you don't find it here, definitely you have to knock next door until you find it. So it's a goal. Yeah.
Wow, man.
Yeah, because we don't really know who we're going to find it with. So if they said, Pabantu Paduko Tamakis, what do? You start asking, you start looking.
So you can try as many.
Try as many as you can. But the thing is, you don't just tag them along, because again it becomes, now you're like, it's another thing now, you're abusing it. If you find that this person is not the person that you thought, you come out. It's always good to speak out. You say, I don't think this thing is working. I know you love me, I love you, but I don't think like I love you the way I want to love you, and I don't feel like you love me the way. Or I just want to go, I want to try someone else. It's normal. And you should be ready to understand also when another person does that to you, you should be like, oh, they are also at that point when I thought that's normal, and you move on. Yeah, so you can love again out now.
Wow, I used to look at love in a different way. You just gave me a whole new perspective, man.
Yeah, a lot of, love should first start with your mind. I always tell people, make decisions with your mind, not with your heart. Because when you make a decision with your mind, your heart benefits. When you make a decision with your heart, the mind suffers. So try by all means to make a decision. When you look at the person, is this the person I want to be with? Ask them, be real. If they're faking a life, I tell them, like me, I'm looking for a man or a woman who has money. And if you don't have and you're faking, I'll go when I discover that you don't have. So you tell them. And they should also know that if you say, oh, me, I don't mind if you don't have money. I don't mind if you don't have stuff. I just love you the way you are and I want to build with you. Let's go. And if you are interested, then you go. If you're not, there should be a certain conversation before. I always tell people, when you start rough, it ends smooth. When you start smooth, it ends rough. So it's always good to have very tough conversations from the beginning, because now you have set, like, it's like a foundation. Your house won't go anywhere. It doesn't matter how expensive or strong the bricks are, or the bricks or blocks are which are putting on top. If the base is not strong, nothing will happen.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
You needed to be here today.
Oh my God. Yeah,
I love that, man. Yeah, I love that. Thank you so much. Before you play a song, before we let you go, our tradition, just like a phrase, end of your songs. End of your songs, anything you can give us, or any style that we haven't heard. We just want to hear something.
You just want to hear me rap a cappella?
Yeah, a cappella. The beat is off. Give us. Give us.
I think since we're talking about love again, let's just a demo of what you're going to experience. There's a verse where I go like, Jonse nakulolesha mumenso le muneko wa mwenso be exe kulenga kakutema kakonto ke yagadi ni mutimanga kakonko te chilelete sakamika be, are you okay? Ilinginga nakulolesha nde mono ule something like that.
Oh man, good stuff, man. Well, appreciate you coming through, and yeah, congratulations on your new song. I love the collaboration, something I never saw coming, you know. Yeah. Otherwise, beautiful song.
Yeah, Vincent is a very good artist, and working with him is always a pleasure. Yeah, and he always delivers.
Yeah,
and, he did. Yeah.
Amazing, man. Wish you all the best, and thank you for stopping by. Say what's up to Head From Music when you get back.
Definitely. Thank you very much for supporting us. Keep playing the music. We'll continue making new hits. That's the deal. You and us are going to make.
What's up? Umusepela Chile is my guest, and Love Again is a new song and features Vincent Claudius. Make sure you vibe to it right here on the Zed Shake Down, Zambia's biggest Zambian music radio show.